protecting your finances amid rising geopolitical tensions. Rising tensions in the Middle East, particularly involving Iran, are creating ripples of economic uncertainty. As geopolitical risks escalate, oil prices often respond with upward pressure. For the average consumer, this isn't just a headline about international diplomacy. It is a direct threat to the cost of living. When energy prices climb, the impact is felt far beyond the gas pump. Because almost every physical good requires transportation, higher oil costs act as a hidden tax on groceries, household goods, and travel. To navigate this volatility, financial experts suggest shifting from a reactive to a proactive stance. Recalibrate your daily budget. The most immediate impact of rising energy costs is the increased expense of transportation and logistics. This affects both direct costs like filling your car's tank and indirect costs, such as delivery fees for goods. To prepare, consumers should review monthly spending. Identify how much extra is needed for fuel and transport. Find offsets. Look for non-essential categories where spending can be temporarily reduced to absorb the rising cost of essentials. Anticipate transportation inflation. Recognize that the price of goods may rise simply because it costs more to move them from warehouse to shelf. Strategic summer travel planning. With summer travel approaching, many households face the risk of budget creep caused by fluctuating fuel prices. A vacation that was affordable in the spring may become significantly more expensive by July if energy costs remain high. To mitigate this, consider building a fuel cushion, adding a buffer to your travel budget specifically for gas and transit. Early booking, securing transportation and lodging early to lock in current rates. Adjusting trip parameters, opting for shorter trips or traveling during off-peak times to minimize the total impact of increased travel costs. Adopt a smart shopper mindset. Energy costs influence a vast web of consumer goods, from the plastic packaging on food to the fertilizers used in agriculture and the fuel used by delivery trucks. Oil prices touch nearly every aisle of the grocery store. Maintaining financial flexibility requires constant monitoring. Track local trends. Pay attention to which local gas stations or grocery chains are raising prices most aggressively. Utilize discount options. Shift shopping habits toward discount grocery stores or seek out cheaper fuel providers. Stay agile. Being able to switch brands or retailers based on price fluctuations can help absorb the shock of inflation. Maintain emotional discipline. In investing, geopolitical instability almost always triggers market volatility. When news cycles are dominated by conflict, it is natural to feel an impulse to sell assets or move money into safe havens. However, experts warn that making drastic changes based on headlines can be detrimental to long-term wealth. From a market volatility standpoint, we encourage investors to take a long-term perspective. When this conflict passes, the volatility in the market should go down. Mark Butler, financial planner. Instead of reacting to short-term swings, investors should stick to long-term goals. Avoid making impulsive decisions driven by fear. Prioritize diversification. Ensure your portfolio is spread across various asset classes to mitigate specific sector risks. Consult professionals. If market swings cause significant anxiety, review your strategy with a financial advisor rather than acting on instinct. Conclusion: while individual consumers cannot control geopolitical conflicts, they can control their economic response. By adjusting budgets for rising energy costs, shopping strategically, and maintaining a disciplined investment approach, you can protect your financial stability against global uncertainty.